On December 2019, a case of a type of virus similar to SARS was reported in Wuhan, China. That is when it all happened. Now all of you are in quarantine because of this particular virus. Borders locked, tighter measures, and social distancing. If you have went to the meme subreddit of Reddit, you would see that 90% of the memes are memes of the virus. So today, we will be talking about how this virus surfaced to our lives and how we can prevent it from spreading. First off, let's talk about how this virus had spread. On December 2019, the virus surfaced and evolved to a type of virus that can spread to humans. The virus had evolved in a seafood market in Wuhan, China, where the virus spread from livestock animals to humans. Because of that, China soon reported that a type of virus was spreading in the whole country. As social animals, your first instinct is get out of the country. And that was how the pandemic happened. The Chinese people then went to other countries such as England, Italy, and Taiwan, and many more. Little did the government know, a lot means like, a lot. Apparently if you have the virus, the symptoms doesn't surface until 1 to 14 days, according to studies. So when the symptoms had surfaced, the infected person might have come into contact with other people and infected many more. And so, this is where contact tracing comes in. The authorities would check their security footage on almost everywhere and check on where the person has gone to or come into contact with, and will do the respective actions against the places the person has gone to or, and will quarantine the people he has come into contact with. But contact tracing isn't perfect. The number of cases in the country kept increasing and China got their first death shortly after. Soon, after 2020 began its first month, almost all countries has gotten to approximately 10 to 30 cases at least. Some countries has also encountered their own first death in the country. And so, a country decided to close their border because the government wanted to control the spread of the virus. Soon, every country decided to close their border, told people to stay home, and again, a chain of events happened. Soon, citizens went to every supermarket in their radius and hoarded everything in the supermarket. Instant noodles, toilet paper, and our daily necessities. After the government has saw about this hoard and buy situation, they reassured the country that they have adequate supply of food, and don't need to panic buy. But there were also kind actions other than panic buying. Like charity organizations donating their money to buy lunch for our healthcare workers working round the clock. But, however, Reddit decided it would be a good idea to make memes. Then, on the 16th of March 2020, Greenland got infected with a case of virus. What happened to the world after this news? Well, if you are a Plague Inc. veteran, you would understand. Greenland is like a safe haven of the virus. But who knew it was soon infected too? After research, scientists have said that the mortality rate, although lower than SARS, the infectivity rate was higher than SARS. This piece of news, once again, worried the whole world. Soon, people had many doubts. Can the virus travel by air? If I touch something dirty, will I get the virus? Well, I don't know. Thus so, we will now be talking about how to take care of ourselves. At this point of time, we should not shake hands or touch live animals like pigeons and stray cats. This is to prevent spreading of the virus as we may not know if these animals carry the virus. Second of all, wash our hands. Our hands are definitely the most dirty place as we use them to touch things. So, in this outbreak, wash your hands before we eat, and do something that have to do with oral. It is also advised to not touch your face with your hands. Thirdly, wear a mask if you are sick. It's strongly advised that you stay home for 14 days if you have flu-like symptoms. If you insist on going out for some matters, wear a mask. If you find out you have flu-like symptoms, see a doctor immediately. It is to so that the doctor can give the advice for you and if possible, give medication if it's not the virus. Lastly, try not to make contact to other people. Like, instead of shaking hands, hands. You could try other weird ways to greet instead. The choice is yours, anyway. However, if you contracted the virus, please stay at home for 2 weeks and quarantine yourself. Do not make contact with other people. Recently, countries has stated that if their own citizens come back from foreign countries, they are to comply with the law and immediately stay home for 14 days. They have also stated to not go close to people. This is called social distancing. Citizens must stay apart for no more than 1 meter to practice social distancing. So, right now, it is advised to stay home, chill out, and stay home. In this time, you must stay updated by turning on your local news, or searching on Google. Remember, wash hands. Do not touch your face with your hands, and stay home. Good luck in this time, fellas.